So now we have we kept like the most important thing to the last. All right, it's very important topic. It's um, very rich with information, and it's about the future. It's about not only just digital. It's about AI. It's about metaverse. We have Shao, Shao from IDE, from Chain IDE. Can you hear me?
Hi, hi, hi. Yeah. Nice to nice to meet you. Yeah, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Excellent, excellent,
Hello?
excellent. It's a
Can you
pleasure
hear
to
me?
have you here, friend. It is a pleasure.
Oh,
Actually, I couldn't meet you in Riyadh in the last
ah,
fair. Unfortunately, yes, I just left before you come to this event. I was have this planning to sit with you and know more about your business
mm,
and the technology that you're providing, which is really important. I think I think we are heading toward a kind of industry that will shape the future for everyone, and we should not be late for that. So, without further ado, if you can tell us a bit about yourself, about your, I can see a huge resume here in LinkedIn with magnificent magnificent milestones. As a founder, as a vice director, as a director, as a member, as a lot of things. So I will keep this to you, all right, to give us a clue about yourself, your background, and the technology that you provide with China IDE, and how it's related to Alibaba Cloud or the financial sector as well. Yeah, please.
okay. Yeah, thank you
The
very
mic is
much.
yours.
Yeah, thank you for your introduction, and it's really honored to be inviting Alibaba Cloud Day in Yemen. And we collaborate with Alibaba Cloud for a long time, and also for ourselves, we get investment from Alipay. So I mean, we are long-term friendships, and we are good friends. So today my topic is decentralizing the world, so the diffusion of Web3 innovations. So actually, I will talk a little bit about blockchain and Web3. I will give a general information about from Web 2 to Web 3. So actually Web 2 is hype in the last 10 years. It reshapes all the physical worlds. For example, we can see Uber, we can see Amazon, we can see Coursera, and also Alipay. But Web 2 nowadays is a little bit red ocean. I mean, the regulators are putting their hands on the Web 2 big names. So a lot of Web 2 companies, they face a lot of, some problems. So it is hard to find some new incremental market. I mean, Yemen is of course a new one, but actually for many countries, it's really competitive. So the internet giants have encountered, they are entered some cruel battles. So on top of millions of internet companies, we actually see the blockchain-driven castle in the sky start sailing. So in Web3, we are very different. I mean, we love to talk about one word called long-term builders. So today I first want to introduce what is long-term builders and why Wagami. So this is a short abbreviation for we are gonna make it. So actually, I mean, for all the blockchain coders and blockchain builders, we start from very small. I mean, we are coders, we are like geeks, and we do the coding. For myself, I start coding at the year of 9, and for now, I'm still coding by myself.
Wow, wow,
Yeah, yeah,
amazing.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah,
always
yes.
hear about you guys. I never met one. That's
Yeah.
brilliant.
Yeah.
That's
So
brilliant. Glad to have you.
I would just introduce some small journey between for myself in Web3 from like 6 or 5 years ago and till now. So actually, so in
Great.
Web3, there's one big foundation, infra called Ethereum. And Ethereum uses a totally different language called Solidity. So actually in 2018 in Shanghai, this is one of the first group of Chinese app developers and blockchain game developers who meet in real life in Shanghai. And I was there. And actually in this photo, I mean, a lot of them, they become very rich. They just quit. They do not work. But there are still some builders like me. I mean, we keep building because we really love this industry and we do believe our Web3 innovations can change the world. So at that time, I built a blockchain game called Cell Evolutions, and I win nebulous incentive programs. I win the awards from Tencent, from Google. I win around $1 million for the awards. So I'm a coding by myself. I build the front end, back end, all the things by myself. And also I do the marketing and I do everything by myself. And also smart contract, yeah, everything. And after that, I got some revenues, you can say, because you win the prize. And I explain to my investors, this is the price, but this is also revenues. You can see them, they are bad revenues, and they start investing in it.
That's a real entrepreneur. That's a real entrepreneur right there in the screen. Amazing.
Thank you, thank you. And then after that, we join some like the Sega Game Jam. So Game Jam is one of the biggest, game hackathons game hackathons or the game competitions around the world. And this is the first year they have the blockchain games as one of the track. So in the ancient times, everybody for Web3 were so poor. We do not have money, and we just go to this kind of hackathons because we want to win some prize and also win some coffees and food. And this is for Wuzhen Blockchain Summit in Zhejiang. So actually in 2019 in China, a lot of people already so hype about Web3 and they want to know what's happening. So we are doing some panels, we're doing some educations. So I graduated from Canada. So both my bachelor and master in computer science. So I'm also coder, and we give lectures to our students also. And builders in 2019 in Beijing, the fourth industry revolution hackathons. So very ancient times, but people start coding from at that day in Web3. And also joined a GDC, the biggest game developer conference, in San Francisco. And I also visit Google because a lot of my alumni works there. And at that time, very interesting stories. So in these maps, you can see the co-founder of X Infinity and co-founder of YGG, Jihong and Gabby. We gathered at one investor's house because the investors can provide us some free food. And at that time, all the blockchain
All the
developers
time.
just think, yeah,
Yeah.
just think, yeah, maybe one
We
day,
never say no at all.
yeah. We just think that one day maybe we can have one booth because for our holdings industry in blockchain games, we do not have one booth at game develop conference because game industry is so different. They are very mature and a lot of really giants like Blizzard and also EA and very, very genius guys. They are building games. And for blockchain games, we are very small track. We do not even can buy a booth. But the things change so fast. For example, for YGG, their valuation reached $6 billion, 2 years ago. And also for X Infinity, their revenues is that better than Tencent. For the small teams, their revenue daily is better than Tencent for about 1 year. And the latest data about GDC and about the blockchain game is last year, 20% of all the booths at GDC are blockchain games. Now, from 0 to 20%. And game industry is so mature industry. So for our industry, everything changed so fast. And one interesting point I want to show is in 2019, already Ubisoft, they create very good games like Assassin's Creed or something. And they already trying to build some blockchain games at that day. I will jump a little bit. So I also write some papers. I go to IEEE Infocom, the best conference, and it's really hard to explain to scientists at that time also because scientists think that blockchain is not interesting. Blockchain are just some people they're buying some strange tokens. But for blockchains, what we are doing in this paper, we are doing interoperable avatars to do the cross-chain communications, and it get accepted by the top conference. This one is fair. If you get the paper accepted, you can present it, in front of a lot of good scientists. That's great. Jump a
Nice
little
understood.
bit. So
Yeah.
yeah. So for charity, we also support Facebook Libra in 2019 at that times. And this is the first time we capture the traffic because Facebook is really huge and we become the middleware for them. And all their users and all their researchers, they are so interested in Facebook Libra, so they come to our platforms. Give topic as China Joy, jump a little bit, One Shot Blockchain Summit, lot of Web3 friends. And also I give lectures to MENA friends in 2019 in Nigeria at that time because they cannot find the expertise who can do the smart contract coding. They cannot find the people who can introduce what is smart contract, what is blockchain. So I do the lectures to MENA friends. Jump a little bit. So at that time, first time we build a gamification education games for Move language, the new language in 2019, and our unique user reached 100,000. I think the unique visitor is later fewer than this one. This is the traffic, but also the unique visitor is really huge at that time. So the first times we capture the users. So actually in Web3, we will say we build something what we build. So, so what we build is called ChainID. It's a cloud-based ID toolset. So for ID is integrity development environment. So that is the develop tools. And we also build the global Web3 dev bootcamps. We do a lot of bootcamps and educations for for coders in different regions. And also we have a Web3 specific dev community. So that is all the things we are building. One IDE, develop tools, and one dev bootcamps, a lot of education and bootcamps, and also a dev community. So actually, in Web3, there are application layer. You can see NFT, GameFi, DeFi, DAO, Metaverse, and also a lot of infras, for example, Ethereum, BNB chain, Polygon, and Flow. So we're building the middlewares. We help these applications to quickly onboard with these infras. So this is our main service. We help them to do smart contract design, smart contract deployment, smart contract query, debug, everything. So all the development tools is what we build, and we are the largest Web3 developer services platforms nowadays.
I see.
Yeah, and we are multi-chain support, jump a little bit. And as I mentioned, Ethereum is very powerful in this region. So ethereum.org, we are listed on their official website. They only list 4 developer tools, and we are the only one in Asia. And also for BNB chains, they only list 2, and we are here. We are only one in Asia also. And we also build some metaverse. I think tomorrow my colleagues, our product manager will introduce metaverse more. So I will just skip a little bit. So for myself, I always ask myself, so what I have contributed to this community? So I mean, for myself, I write code to Ethereum, so I do receive the official POP from Ethereum Foundation 2022 and 2023. And also I co-organize Ethereum Shanghai. So I also wear this t-shirt, Ethereum Shanghai. So I mean, co-founder of Ethereum, Vitalik, and also a lot of good friends, they are coming. And also, I mean, the vice president of Hong Kong University of Science and Technology, and a lot of international friends also join. We also build Ethereum Riyadh, we go to Ethereum Belgrade, Ethereum Dubai, Ethereum Abu Dhabi, and also we are trying to connect with more friends in the MENA region, because we do believe that the Web3 is, I mean, should be mass adoption, and we should help more friends to know what is Web3 and teach them how to code. And for myself, I mean, this is one project from UC Berkeley, and they just, I mean, qualify who you are and where you are in Web3. They said I exceed like 99.7% of the coders in Web3, and they give me a badge, give me an NFT or something. And for this one, it's the shadowy coders, so it get issued by Ethereum Foundations. And if you do have some smart contracts that have a lot of calls, you get these kind of NFTs. And we help a lot of projects. I will just jump a little bit, so it's okay. But these are not the things we are proud of. What we are proud of is we do have ecosystems, a great ChainID ecosystems in 185 countries. And we want to be a bridge rather than just the tools. But this sentence is really easy to say, but it's really hard to do that. So for myself, I educate more than 30,000 coders in China. So for each this kind of class, you can have 50 or 60 people. And there's no easy way. You just do it for 100 times. You just teach people how to code from Web 2 to Web 3, step by step. I mean, in this kind of class, I can teach around 50 students, and next week, next class. Just keep doing that. We do that for 5 years. That's how we first get our, I mean, get our ecosystems, get
Troops.
our community to build
The
up. I mean,
troop. You have to build the troop first. Build your army.
yeah, yeah. I mean, it's really good communities because you do have connections. You teach them how to code in Web3, and this is a good connect. And also, we educated the first 1,000 blockchain engineers in Africa. So this is on Binance official website. You can see ChainID, Extender, Bundle, and Yeah, we educate them, we teach them how, we help them to understand what is smart contract. So for this program, it's a 8-week program, 8-week courses, and we do it for all free. We teach the contents for 6 weeks because some other friends they do the opening speech, they do a small introduction, but for us, we take care of the 6 weeks solid qualified contents. We do teach them step by step how to code what is Web3, how to build a blockchain game, how to build an NFT, how to build a dApp, a DeFi or something like that.
Let
Yeah,
me
you can
hold you
say,
up, hold you on a minute in here. Okay, so we have
okay,
magnificent work. So what about such initiative for Yemeni coders? What do you think? I think it's
ah,
a doable idea.
uh, yeah, does Charity provide an API gateway to interact with Ethereum and Polygon? Yeah, so for us, for the front end, you can just, we do not touch the wallet. So wallet is come from MetaMask. You can just
Yeah.
code with our Charity, and I mean, you can directly interact
Mm.
with Ethereum and Polygons. And if you do need the APIs, I mean, we can provide, but actually, if you only need the APIs, I think you can try some other product. For example, Infura and also QuickNote, they all have the APIs you can directly call to the Ethereums. But for us, we are develop tools. So what we help most with the developers is we help them to design. For example, we have Chain code stage. It can use AI to write the code for
Yeah.
you and also help you to automatically to do the debugs and also to have some imaginations and also to link with libraries. So I mean, it's very simple. And uh, you why the idea come from? Because actually there are a lot of infras like Ethereum's Polygon, BNB chain, Flow, Sui, Aptos, and for each of these kind of environment, you need to establish your own infras, and it takes you a lot of times. So what we do is we based on Alibaba Cloud, and we create developer tools, developer platforms, and you can just
So, like,
click, and every infra is built. So this is the general
perfect.
ideas. And this one is very suitable for education. So this is actually what we build. Yeah. I will jump a little bit. I teach people how to code in Indonesia. Yeah, for me, I really love to collaborate with Yemen more because I know there are a lot of people there. They love the bleeding edge technology. They love to learn new stuffs. And also the cross-Pacific BMDS, Blockchain, Multimedia, and Data Science Summit. More questions? Oh, oh, thank you. And also
Thank you.
we yeah,
That's your
we we organize rebase Ethereum hackathons. We get funded from Ethereum foundations. So this Chinese word means use 500 lines of code to find another 5 billion unicorns. So actually what we said is, I mean, Uniswap, because the first version of Uniswap, they use only 496 lines of code in Viper, but their business is more than $100 billion. So it's great. Rebase Ethereum hackathons,
great.
jump a little in Vietnam, Metaverse bootcamps, jump a little bit. Uh, BSC, we collaborate with them again to Africa again, and with Hydra developer bootcamps. So we do it for years and years. We didn't do that for only one isolated event. We didn't keep going. For myself, I also do it again because we do want to help with African developers. Ethereum Shanghai, Vitalik's coming, jumping out, John Lupin, the founder of Consensus and MetaMask. I'm there. Ethereum Dubai, GITEX. Yeah, actually 2 years we joined GITEX and also collaborate with Alibaba Cloud to teach with more friends. That's great. And also go to Turkey and see do some lectures in Istanbul and also Cash. We just finished another event there. Jump a little bit. Yeah, for myself, actually, I travel all around the MENA regions, but I never been to Yemen before. Maybe next time I should also visit Yemen
Yeah,
because I
yeah.
think it's
Uh,
it's really great. Yeah.
I think that should be the plan, actually.
Yeah.
You're talking about stuff. Now in Central Bank, they are working on this kind of project to create this
Oh,
middleware trades in
oh,
blockchains. All the finance and wallets and banks can just share this information in a very open sourcing thing. I think I know now why Alipay have invested in you. I mean, creating this middleware between like the application and the platform, I think is a genius thing,
uh,
obviously. And I'm
yeah,
suggesting
yeah,
to have like a next hackathon in Yemen.
yeah.
Can
Oh,
we
yeah, yeah,
prepare
yeah.
this with you?
Yeah, if we can find some universities or some local partners, we
Of
definitely
course,
love to help. Yeah, yeah,
of course.
because we
Hannah, you
we're
will be preparing this with Yusra. I think Yusra is great. They can just to even to push this further with the central bank. And you already have talked with many universities. And I think our mutual friend Yaodong, Mr. Muhammad Ali, has
Mhm,
mentioned earlier how to promote these things to students, in particularly in
mm,
universities,
mm,
and they're so eager to get to know more about this. So I think this is a good thing to conclude the whole day with. Now we have
mm.
something in hand to be working on the next season. Very good. Well. So far, I'm gonna open a discussion if anyone have question to ask. I think
Oh yeah,
Chao, right? Chao, this is your name. There's no English
yeah,
name.
yeah. So Shao Wu is my real names, and Lin is my developer name on the GitHub because I'm a coder. So I have a dev name. It's called Lin. So you can call me Lin. That is much easier. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Chao. So we have a question from Abdullah Tahiri. He's saying like, actually he's saying you can check the question as well. Saying amazing journey, Chao. Does Shine ID
Oh,
provide an API gateway to the interact with Ethereum? I think yes. You already said that.
mhm.
In the middle, right?
Do you
So
also
far,
provide us? I think
yes.
the latest one is, do you also provide the services for auditing smart contract? Yeah, so for us, we do have some kind of features that can that can help with the smart contract. You can do the AI check. I mean, it's very interesting. We use AI to do the debugs and to check if there are some bugs or issues. But for us, we do not have I mean, we do not audit it for you because this is another region that is for security companies. And also, I think one teams from Alipay, they are also doing some smart contract auditing. They are come from the
Mm,
team called Zen. They are also very good. But for us, our main focus is on the develop tools, and also we love to create I mean, developer ecosystems and communities. Yeah.
very good.
Basim,
Mm.
if you allow me,
Yes, yes, sure.
um, what has been stated by Mr. Chow, I think, or Lin stated earlier,
Yeah.
is
Yeah. Yeah.
very interesting, and I can tell you that there's a lot of initiatives has been made in this direction. We at
Mhm.
you have made this one as well.
Mm.
We usually do this
Correct.
actually as part of our CSR in the society, that we
Mm.
lifting up those graduates at final stage.
Mhm. Yeah.
What I mean is that very simple. Um, we can take up this initiative to a next level, and I'm sure that this can be sorted out. You can play a crucial role in this, and I'm aware about Mr. Ibrahim is one of the great guys that's supporting youth in their directions, and especially upskilling the capabilities of youth. So we can take this up after this summit
Don't worry.
to discuss, yes, the
Now we have a
possibilities.
sponsor as well.
Yeah,
We
yeah,
have a sponsor.
exactly.
Hold your camera
And
for this.
it's not a sponsorship,
Oh,
but it is a hope for what we can do in this direction. And I'm telling you this not just from your perspective. I am a member of the consultancy board and the IT center for the High Minister of Education, and I'm sure that we can bring all the puzzles together in the same direction. In fact, this is already there in our strategy, and we have made a lot of milestones in this direction. But why
mm.
don't we just see there is a good partner like Mr. Chow and similar case like this? Why do we just bring all the buzzers together? This is a good opportunity, and I'm glad to meet Mr. Chow. And this
Yeah.
is great that Basim bring him in this summit. And for that perspective, I think yes, there is a lot of opportunities has been started earlier and can be proceeded in the same direction.
Oh, thank you very
Brilliant.
much. I mean, really thank you. Yeah, we love to
Brilliant.
help because we are very experienced in the education, in the boot camps. We do want to help with more local builders, and we are looking for powerful, I mean, local partners who can collaborate with us. Because for some resource, we are very powerful. We know the tech, we know how to code, we are good at education, but we also need some link with local universities, local governments, and also to organize people together, and it can be a win-win case. Yeah.
Brilliant, Hannah. I
Indeed,
think we have
indeed.
said many things to. That's exactly what I like about you guys at U Telecom. You are seeing things differently. Like you say things like behind the scene. You can see the future. You can see a lot of things. You cannot see like only just to up your nose and that's it. No, you know how to connect the dots. I'm glad as well. Again, that we have you Telecom, not just sponsor, but a strategic partner for the digital transformation in Yemen, and many things are yet to come. We just will announce everything by its time. For now, this is like the tip of the iceberg. Promise you, many things will come the next couple of months, year, or no, but we're in the right path. Hannah, if you'd like just to follow up with Chow and
Yeah.
Abdurrahman, just to find to shape this bootcamp or hackathon, like so we can start something with action in the next I don't know, a couple of months, early next month or next year. That'd be great review. So by the end, we already like exceeded 1 hour, but I think the discussion was very informative and it was very successful session for today.
Oh,
By the end, I would like to thank you all for contribution to this magnificent gathering here, and one by one, and always have to even to thank Mr. Ibrahim Suwaidi, if he's still there, for his facilitation and support and encouragement to this young. I know he loved the young so much. You know how they think, and I met him in person. I know this guy. He's a doer. He do not waste time. He know exactly what is an opportunity. He should be like go after that full capacity. It doesn't matter how much cost, where it goes. He's 100% behind that. That's exactly what we're looking for, great leaders. So thank you so much, Mr. Ibrahim. You're still there. Really appreciate what you have done. Thank you all for participating today, and we'll
Thank
catch
you.
up tomorrow. And you can check our social media website. We'll be announcing the speakers, the topics, and always you can register and check Alibaba Cloud website, the official website for this event. And you actually, of course, if you have any question or suggestion, we would love to hear. Would love to hear, and of course, these questions will add the extreme value to the whole discussion, because it's not like a one opinion or two. It should be like a society engaging with each other to eventually have something that benefit the economy, digital transformation, and financial inclusion in general in Yemen. So thank you so much, and I wish you good night. We'll catch up another day. Take care.
Thank you. Thank you.
bye-bye.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
everybody.
Bye-bye.
Thank
Bye.
you. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's a pleasure.
Thank you.
لأول مرة في اليمن تحت شعار التكنولوجيا من أجل الابتكار، بالتعاون مع شركة ماونت كلاود ستعقد قمة علي بابا كلاود اليمن 2023. في عصر التكنولوجيا الحديثة سنناقش الفرص والتحديات وأحدث الحلول التقنية في ظل تحول رقمي غير مسبوق وحوسبة سحابية واسعة النطاق بتقنيات الويب 3 والبلوكتشين وكم هائل من البيانات. في عالم افتراضي مذهل تنمو التجارة العالمية بأمن سيبراني قوي وتكنولوجيا مالية حديثة بالذكاء الاصطناعي هو الأحدث على الإطلاق. تابعونا أونلاين على منصة علي بابا كلاود خلال 3 أيام ابتداء من 12 وحتى 14 من شهر ديسمبر. الراعي الحصري اليمنية العمانية المتحدة للاتصالات. أنت الأصل.